The scent of lilies, my favorite, hung heavy in the air. A little too heavy, I realized, tracing the source to the living room. My husband, Mark, had never been one for floral arrangements. Especially not the extravagant arrangement. Surprise! Chirped a familiar voice. A voice that usually brought me joy, not a gnawing unease. My best friend, Chloe, stood beside Mark. Her hand resting a little too casually on his arm. They both wore strained smiles, like actors caught mid-rehearsal. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drummer in a silent room. The lilies, the forced smiles. The way Chloe's usually bright eyes flickered away from mine. It all coalesced into a sickening truth. "What's going on?" I asked, my voice dangerously low. Mark stammered, his face flushing crimson. Chloe, the queen of witty comebacks, was suddenly mute. The air crackled with their guilt, a tangible thing I could almost taste. We were just talking," Chloe offered, her voice a thin, brittle thread. "Talking?" I echoed, a bitter laugh escaping my lips. "Talking with your hand practically glued to my husband's arm? Talking while he fills my house with the same flowers he knows I love?" I didn't wait for an answer. I turned and walked out. The click of my heels echoing like gunshots in the suddenly silent house. I didn't cry. I was too cold, too furious. The next day, the real work began. I had been equally meticulous. Quietly archiving every document, every transaction. Our prenuptial agreement. Something I once dismissed as unnecessary, became my weapon. My lawyer, a shark in a tailored suit, moved with ruthless efficiency. Mark's carefully constructed empire crumbled. His prized sports car, the penthouse apartment, the investment portfolio, all were stripped away. The look on his face when he realized he was losing everything was a masterpiece of disbelief and dawning horror. Then, it was Chloe's turn. Her life, meticulously curated on Instagram, was a carefully crafted illusion of perfection. Chloe Lux, the influencer, was a brand, and I was about to dismantle it. I started subtly, leaking carefully selected screenshots of their texts. Photos of them together. And then more directly, I posted a video where I was calm and collected. Simply saying Chloe and Mark have been having an affair. And this is the end of their story. The internet, always hungry for scandal, devoured it. Her followers plummeted, her sponsors vanished. The digital world turned on her with a vengeance. Dissecting every post, every caption, every carefully staged photo. The comments section became a battlefield. Her carefully constructed image reduced to ashes. I watched it all unfold, a cold satisfaction settling in my bones. It wasn't revenge, I told myself. It was justice. And in the end, I walked away. Not with a broken heart, but with a clean slate. And the knowledge that sometimes, the most satisfying victories are the ones where you simply walk away.